jolly good. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to enough of my thoughts on today. I'll be talking about the Darjeeling Limited. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the fifth Wes Anderson movie. Came out in 2007. Stars Owen Wilson, Jason Schwartzman returns. Bill Murray's in there, Angelica Houston, with newcomers, not necessarily acting, but into the Wes Anderson's world. Adrian, Brody, and Waller Darcy, who you'll know as Kylie in the next film, Fantastic Mr. Fox. So what's the film about? It's about three brothers. Francis, played by Owen Wilson, Peter, played by Adrian Brody, and Jack, played by Jason Schwartzman. They go on this train. It's called the Darjeeling Limited. And it's a train, I think, in India somewhere. And all three of them have to travel. Okay, you ready to hear this? So after their father dies, I think a year ago after the funeral, they decide to go on a train to bond with each other, but also to discover more about themselves, really. And then, in typical Wes Anderson fashion, things happen. This is a fantastic movie. And compared to all I've watched so far, I mean, up to the rest of these movies, this is amazing. I loved every minute of this movie. This was funny, heartwarming, dramatic, visually spectacular, and well acted. Owen Wilson, he pretty much plays the same character as he did in Bottle Rocket, being, I think he's the oldest out of the three. And he's always the one who has to make rules and has to tell everyone what to do. He's like me. When I'm out with my friends, I always say, let's go there, let's do this, let's make an agreement. He's always the one making plans. And Adrian Brody just seems like the one who doesn't seem to do much and doesn't seem to give much of a shit. And Jason Schwartzman kind of has a crush on one of the Indian ladies in the train, which doesn't quite go anywhere. And then after a funny incident in the train, I won't give too much away, but it is quite a strange experience, but done in a wonderfully weird way, like how Wes Anderson would usually make his films. I mean, just genuinely speaking, really wonderful. This film looks fantastic. Really captures the Indian, Pakistani look. Again, don't know where the film takes place. It's one of the rituals areas, like India or somewhere. It looks amazing. It's colourful. You can tell Wes Anderson does have so much respect for this community and for this place and for the people. The acting is very, very, very funny, very top-notch from everyone's part. All three main actors do work well off each other really, really well. They're all funny and charismatic. If this was like a Adam Sandler comedy kind of a thing, this wouldn't work. But in Wes Anderson's now distinctive style, his well-known style does come into play here a lot more than you would think, and it works. It makes it funnier and it makes it more poignant. I like the soundtrack too. The soundtrack composed of I think lots of Indian rock opera music. It doesn't say who composed the music. It's weird because there's no composer. I need to look up because I think the other films have been what's it? Mark Mothersbaugh music. But who is the composer? There was no composer for the movie. There was music in it, but not. Oh, it's by Satyajit Ray. Most of the album, however, features film score composed by Bagali, a filmmaker, and other artists. So how come it wasn't credited on IMDb? That's weird. But yeah, the music's very, very, very good and actually fits with the tone quite well. Dramatically, the film has a very dry sense of emotion. So you're not supposed to feel what characters are feeling. They just tell you in a very dry way, which I really like. The ending to the film is very satisfying. There was one point I got lost, but then it made sense when you have a think, because there are moments where these characters just stand, sit, and just think before they speak, and they just think about what they're going through. And this is a very, I wouldn't say it's touching, but I would say it's sad when you think about what's going on. So yeah, I loved it. I really, really liked it. I thought it was really clever, funny, respectful, visually looks very spectacular, solid acting, great music, stories told wonderfully and weirdly, and Wes Anderson's directing is just top notch. I love this movie. Go check it out. I bought it on DVD. I mean, by the time you're watching this would have been last Thursday. Like, I bought this at my college I go to. And I know what you're thinking. Well, they sell DVDs. Not exactly. It's more like a charity. They sell like books and DVDs for £1. I was searching now. As soon as I saw the movie, I thought, yes, I am picking that up, because that movie it looks fantastic. So I'm picking it up anyways. So this film gets 100% a solid 10 out of 10. So there you go. Right. Today's Wednesday, so the last two Wes Anderson films before The French Dispatch are Moonrise Kingdom, which will be tomorrow, and The Grand Budapest Hotel, which will be Friday. Look forward to those, and if you have seen the Darjeeling, I keep meaning to say Express, the Darjeeling Limited. Also, is it just me, or does this film kind of reminds me a bit of Murder on the Orient Express mixed with Snowpiercer? Or did Snowpiercer take a little inspiration from... No, I don't think so. Anyways, have you seen the movie? Is it good, bad, decent? Do you want to see it? Let me know below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And until next time, bye for now.